How's your Wi-Fi on it? Because my sister's
I was there when
DS,
the originals
it's
came
horrid.
out.
The DS is
Horrid.
bad, but the 3DS is much better.
No, she has the 3DS. I have to stand I have to stand in my room downstairs to actually get a good connection.
Really?
Like it goes on and off if I'm not in the right spot.
Just stand.
Really?
On
Wow,
the
mine's fine. Maybe it's your connection itself.
I have to walk with the router with me.
You just connect an Ethernet cable to the invisible Ethernet plug.
Just plug your DS.
I'll tape it to the DS.
I'm sure I asked you. No, I already did ask you next. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Campeau exactly the same question.
Someone will eventually get Y. Don't worry.
But why is X so popular?
Because the Pokemon are so much cooler.
Because
X is just a
Charizard
cooler letter
being
than
blue
Y.
and black and breathing blue fire is
X.
cooler than
X.
Shiny Wing thing.
No, but the X Pokemon, the final form, some of them actually look a lot better than Y.
Well, that's what he was saying. The Charizard just looks
Oh wait,
a lot
they each
cooler.
have different.
Yeah,
Depending on the version, yeah.
Oh.
Mewtwo and X.
it's so much better.
Mewtwo. Oh yeah, Mewtwo and X is a fighting psychic type.
Yeah,
and like
it's because
Y, he's like a fairy fag.
they
type.
changed the mix because
It looks like Frieza.
He does
Nice.
look
I'm getting it.
But I think you can actually. I think that isn't limited to versions. I'm pretty sure you can get a.
no,
key.
it's
No,
it
it's
is
limited. That's why I bought the X version because
Yeah,
it had
it's
the
X or
blue
Y.
Charizard and the
cooler
and
Mewtwo.
two.
The Mewtwo,
the boss.
the Mewtwo and Y looks like Mewtwo in general.
If Mewtwo X looks
No,
like a
X looks like
badass
it. He's
armor
like
fighting.
No, but
Mewtwo.
I'm saying is the Mewtwo and Y doesn't look like it changes much.
So what
it
you're
becomes
essentially
smaller, and it's
saying
like his
is
tail comes out of his
tail
head.
Any
migrates
parent
from
that
his
gets their
ass
children
to his
Y,
head.
they're gonna know
That's
their
so weird.
sexual preference because apparently every fucking Pokemon is
Yeah.
Y.
Oh my
wasn't
god, that's
very-
it. Mark, all the men bought the X version for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Also, they did something cool. It's kind of the genders of Pokemon show up visually.
So
Like
this is
male
the
Pikachu. looks
That's-
different
that's
than
what
a-
I'm saying.
Horse
The
that
Rapidash,
good.
the
That
Rapidash.
Pikachu
Yeah,
has been
boobs.
getting some ladies. He's been having some good sex. with
Hey
this
girl, let me
massive-
get you.
And on that note, let's start it off. I'm Adam like usual. We got Campeau over Skype, and then Matt, Richard,
Hello.
Brand, and Sean. Pretty full house today.
Taking
Started
place
off
in
pretty
San
fast.
Francisco. It's a special
Can I be
episode.
Sorry?
I want to be
It's a
10.
special episode taking place in San Francisco.
Yes.
Modeling after the Full House TV show that existed in
Yes.
I'm just gonna say this now. The Olsen twins' sister, younger sister, is actually pretty
She
attractive.
is.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
Yes, there's a third.
I think it's
There's-
Ashley or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, she
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
So you can
Very
have
attractive.
an Olsen.
She's like a hot Olsen twin.
She is actually
Except
better.
she's not an
She
Olsen
is
twin.
better than them. She looks like a
So
twin.
I can have
like
sleep
triplets.
with
She looks exactly like one of them when they were like attractive.
Sorry, what
Except
Campeau?
she stayed attractive.
I could sleep with 3 Olsen sisters, 2 that look alike and 1 that looks similar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think she's taller too.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
taller
that's
than
even
the
better.
two.
By like a foot.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Odd.
taller than the two of them.
By a foot, though.
Yeah.
It's weird.
A whole
She's gonna be in
Olsen
that
foot.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
G of the G.
All right, well, back on topic. First things first. There's apparently, I saw this thing today. It's on Xbox One. It's an exclusive thing that Machinima is doing with them. It's called Machinima Wingman or something like that. Basically, it's going onto the net for help because you suck to the next level. Okay? Like, you know when you played Super Nintendo or Genesis, whatever, you got stuck, you pretty much stopped playing the game, or you played it non-stop until you figured it out yourself. Well, now, like over the last 5-10 years, you went on the internet, went through walkthroughs, game facts, whatever. Now you literally just open up the app on the Xbox and you can watch a video telling you what to do in that segment while you still play the game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Why don't they just do like PlayStation though, and like someone can take over your game and just play for you?
Yeah.
That's true too, but that is slightly different. That's like sharing.
I guess. It's more cheaty, I guess.
But that's
like, oh, I can't beat this boss. Hey, Sean, you played this game. Here, do this for me.
Fantastic.
yeah, but that doesn't change anything from someone coming over to your house. It's just over the internet.
Yeah, but
If
people
anything.
don't go over to anyone's houses except for us for
Yeah,
this
but it
occasion.
doesn't feel as good.
No
if
one
you're not
goes
doing
over
it.
to play video games at other people's houses anymore.
It doesn't feel as good.
They've
if
gotten
you're
rid of
not
that
doing
factor.
it.
I play video games.
Gaming is no longer a social app thing.
Wearing your clothing.
It's now all of
Well, my door is open all the time, so I don't
You
lock
can just
it.
walk it. Walk it in. Walk in.
I walk it.
I'll walk
Walk
it
it.
out. I'll walk it.
I
Which is
lock it.
walking
I walk it and
through
lock
the-
it.
I'm assuming that some sort of an alternate dimensional beast.
Something like
Girl
that.
from Dimension X.
No, next time you just walk into his house and lock the door and then leave to somewhere.
Ah.
I'd be fucked.
Yeah, but
And on that note.
Oh, and then I can grow pot in your house.
No, that's cool. It stops you from like going on YouTube and watching a playthrough of it, and then going back to your game and playing the game. It's cool how they get rid of that.
Yeah,
The
no, there's no
surprise is
middleman.
implied.
now.
Exactly. That's
So-
pretty cool.
What combo?
It's implied, not.
So okay, so if I can use an analogy, it seems that Xbox One has broke bad, and that over 5 seasons it has been transitioning into this egotistical maniac.
Terrible shit.
I don't know where you were going with
Terrible,
that.
Sean.
But, oh yeah.
Anyways, Double Fine has a new game.
Who's Double
Is it
Fine?
Breaking
The
Bad?
people that make
Breaking Bad.
Is it Breaking
You guys
Bad?
are
Thanks
video
for
games.
laughing at me as I
Jesse's
say
like,
that.
bitch.
Double Fine made like that Jack Black game, Brutal Legends,
Okay.
and then
That is what you
Psychonauts.
reference.
And Psychonauts.
So there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, let me give my 2 references, Dick.
Let me get the worst one out first.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but he might understand
Wait,
that one
you
better.
liked that game though, didn't you?
I
You
like.
bought it.
Hey, Brutal Legends
Yeah.
is good.
No, he was still at EA at that point, so I got it for like 20
$20.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Mercenaries.
Random
for that.
tangent here, but
I think I played 10 minutes of that game.
5 minutes in it.
never mind.
Never mind.
Oh.
Anyways,
Wrong game.
yeah. So remember there was that Kickstarter they had like a little while ago, where it was like a generation strategy game.
Yes.
Well, that is not this game.
Oh.
It's a completely different game. It's essentially Theme Space Station.
Okay.
So it's like, Theme Hospital, but with a space station. It looks kind of like Star Command. That like it's like a pixelated, like kind of like Tiny Towers, but like you control a spaceship and you do all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's a space station. It's called Spacebase DF9. So it's like ripping off everybody's names
Wow.
for anything.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Space.
Yeah, Spacebase
Quick,
DF9.
get to the space base.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Space. Wow.
Something less fun. Watchdogs got delayed till spring.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Well, they want to work on.
fine tune it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
bullshit.
But the
So bullshit.
the smart reason was that because they were coming out with 2 fucking open
Ubisoft
like,
games?
sandbox games at the exact same time.
What was the other one? Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs. It's 2 of the exact same games, but in different eras.
Nice.
I think that it's also still competing with
Cyber Assassins.
That's
Cyber
true. Assassin's
Assassins.
Creed is essentially competing with GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So delaying Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs is closer to GTA 5 than Assassin's Creed 4 is, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, to answer your question, Campo, I think Assassin's Creed 4 looks a lot better than Assassin's Creed 3.
But it's becoming Call of Duty slowly but surely.
Mm.
Well, not
Because
that
Call of
slowly.
Duty 4 was
They're
really good.
Pirates.
But
They're
not that
Are you
slowly.
saying in the sense that
No.
they come out with a new game
It's-
every year?
Yeah. That's
yeah,
what I think it means.
they already have.
No, it's become Ubisoft's cash cow, just like
Yeah.
Activision's cash cow is Call of Duty.
Yeah, but once a game becomes a cash cow, it slowly but surely loses quality over
Is it
time.
still Activision?
Inevitable.
Don't they switch between Treyarch and Activision?
It's always published by Activision, though.
Oh, is it?
It's made by different.
And
It's
iDubbbz.
made by different.
Well, not iDubbbz anymore.
It's made by different developers, but it's always published
Well,
by
the first one
Activision.
was different, right? Modern Warfare.
It was iDubbbz.
No, it was still. It was no. That was Infinity Ward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
That's
different.
Yeah, it was between iDubbbz and Treyarch. But I don't think iDubbbz is in it anymore.
I think they haven't been in it for a while because recently, from what I know, like at least since Modern Warfare 4, I think it was
Modern Warfare
Infinity
4.
Ward. Well, Modern Warfare.
Modern
sorry,
Warfare.
Call of Duty 4,
Oh,
Modern Warfare. I
No.
believe was Infinity Ward.
Yeah,
every
that was one of the
Modern
best.
then
That
it
was
was
one of the good ones
Treyarch
that
and then
still
Infinity Ward.
existed.
Yeah, but what are they out of the game? Like they're not doing it anymore?
I think they're doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Continuing with Assassin's Creed 4, there was a story trailer that released this week. Did you see it?
No.
The
Is
only
that the one
thing
for the
Give
Drake
two
song?
shits.
I'm not sure
Start
what
from the
song it
bottom?
was.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it actually it?
That's the song. Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't get too much out of the actual
Spoiler.
trailer, other than it seems like the government is just trying to shut down the pirates, and you're not going to let that happen, more or
So
less.
the government is shutting itself down?
Well, it's not really the governments. It's more like the different nations are trying to
Always
cut down on
topical,
the pirates.
Brandon.
I think the only trailer I saw was the one with Black Story.
Yes, that was cool. But anyways, the only funny thing, the reason why I bring it up is because I'm pretty sure one of the governors of the pirate island is called Hornigold.
Yum.
Ben Hornigold.
I'd buy
I thought
that
that was
brand.
funny.
So,
It's amusing.
yeah, it is.
Ah!
I think it's a
I thought that
cerebral
would be
joke.
funnier. Come
We're
on.
all laughing. I mean,
I don't know. I think if it was, I think if it was for a game that was expected to do stuff like that, then we'd find it funny. But for something like I guess serious,
I suppose.
like
but
Assassin's
he's a
Creed,
pirate, and his
like,
name is
really?
Hornigold.
is he?
yeah. But say like Rockstar came out with a pirate game, then you'd be like, oh, clever Rockstar, funny indeed. But since it's Assassin's Creed,
They
it's just
could have
like,
came up with a better
really?
name than that.
yeah.
Fine, fuck you guys. Next on the list,
No, say that again. We'll all just laugh.
so there's the new gameplay trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
It's essentially a tech demo.
Ah.
It didn't really show that much. The only thing is it showed like these summons, I guess, but I'm kind of disappointed because they just look like theme park rides, which is
So?
kind of really
So it was
stupid.
a roller coaster.
One was a train, like like the train they have at Disney World, and you're like riding it through the air. It's really weird.
That
And the
makes
other one,
absolutely no sense.
yeah, the other one was one of those like pirate ships that is like swinging up and down, like back and forth.
cool.
Are there any superheroes in the game?
See, that's the thing.
Spider-Man.
I'm wondering
no,
if
Spider-Man's owned by Sony. They
It's
can't
good
do it.
enough.
no, but it's still Marvel's
Spider-Man's owned
But
by
Sony
Marvel.
owns Spider-Man.
movie rights.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure for video games
Yeah,
too.
but
and
it's
everything.
Sony.
No.
It's on PS4.
because
which is
Activision
Sony.
has published their games now.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Anyways, I'm curious to see if we'll
Wolverine.
either see any Marvel or Star Wars characters. I don't know if we'll see
Oh,
any
true, Star
worlds,
Wars, I forgot about that.
but we might see like how they didn't really have any Final Fantasy worlds. They always had Final Fantasy characters, so maybe we'll see a character here and there, or a reference throwdown.
I think the world thing is a little harder to do from Final Fantasy because you have people going, well, why did they pick that Final Fantasy and not that Final Fantasy?
Very true.
Because they're never set in the same
And they just
fucking world.
have characters from all of them everywhere. Yeah,
That should just be the next Kingdom Hearts
No,
game.
but Kingdom
Just
Hearts.
Final Fantasy worlds.
and Star Wars
But-
and Marvel.
That should just
Not
be the
even-
next
I hate
Final
those
Fantasy
two.
game, Final Fantasy Worlds. Combine all the worlds together.
That would make sense.
and have
Turn
everybody
it
die.
into a fighting game.
Have everybody die, and at the end, Ares comes back.
Ares.
She does come back.
She's one
She comes
person.
back as
In
a
the
dead
best
person.
ending, she comes back.
Comp, you move from far away from your mic.
Spoiler alert!
Best
No,
ending.
that doesn't happen.
She does. She comes back in the best
Why?
ending.
You're lying.
There's actually
Matt.
different endings to the game.
No, there isn't. He's lying to
Okay.
you.
I don't know. I'm never gonna play the game. This guy's played it like
I'm
40
not
million
lying,
times.
There's also they announced the Kingdom Hearts HD Remix 2.5
HD.
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 I hate you.
Anyways,
Surprise.
So we get the remix of the
I just
first
bought
one, now the second
1.5.
one.
yes, exactly. But now, so the first HD remix was the first game and the Chain of Memories, which was the GBA game, but in 3D. The second one is going to be the second game and Birth by Sleep, which is awesome because
BBS.
it's never removed itself from PSP, and it never released on digital download. So even if you had a PSP Vita or whatever, you couldn't download it because it's only on UMD. So I've never played that game, and I really like Kingdom Hearts, so I'm looking forward to this.
I just watched a full an hour-long thing by Game Trailers. Basically,
Oh, you watched that?
yeah.
About
just
what?
today. Like it basically describes the whole chronological order.
Oh,
of
really?
Yeah.
everything. I'm still confused.
It's an hour
You're
long.
still confused.
Yeah, it was like an hour and 10 minutes long.
Read that.
Yeah.
I should watch that.
It
though,
doesn't
'cause I'm
launch
genuinely
for
It
this
describes-
episode.
It's a kind of multi-part. The first part is more or less it goes like chronologically, as in by game release date,
Oh,
and then it'll put everything together into perspective. It'll put down. It has like a timeline, and then he explains it even further.
no,
But
because
I
it
was-
is
For
pretty
what
messed
games,
up.
though?
All the Kingdom Hearts games.
They're pretty messed
Oh,
up,
okay.
There's 7
But
of them.
Oh, there's 7?
and they all came out of order.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, they're all multi-platform
I have
essentially.
my sister has the ones for the handheld, not the Vita, the PS Vita.
Yeah.
For the
Game Boy.
Yeah, the Game Boy. That's it.
No, so the
I would
have
see
the-
someone
I
do
think
that for
GBA,
movies.
DS,
I actually played it for her. The 99 Memories, whatever it was.
Chain of Memories.
999.
no,
9
the
days,
three,
9
no, the 358 and a
Yeah,
half or whatever
stupid-
it
it's
is.
stupid
It's a
one.
really stupid name.
That one, and I think
Is it
another
like
one-
Kingdom Hearts 3D, which is not Kingdom Hearts 3, which I was misinformed
I mean,
about?
Dream
Yeah,
Drop
the
Distance.
Dream drop distance.
How was
How
that
was-
game?
yeah.
Why would you call it 3 in any way, shape, or form if it's not 3?
This is 3D.
There's 3Ds.
It's like double D's.
How was the
Three.
game, Compa?
It's like Piranha Double D.
Yeah, no. Anyways, how was it, Compo?
It was good.
I
I
heard
mean, from what I played.
I heard it was incredibly
Really?
frustrating.
You mean
Frustrating.
frustrating?
Frustrating.
No, frustrating.
Frustrating.
Get rid of the R.
Oh, really? No.
No, it is.
Yeah.
with the
It is with the R.
No, but everyone here says
Yeah.
frustrating.
Anyways,
Oh, I said surprise before and no one laughed because I meant frustrating.
anyways,
Hey.
because like if you're fighting a boss and you switch characters, then you have to restart the boss or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Surprise! Sorry.
That was so bad.
I know.
No one can talk right now. It's like
Terrible. So they showed Xbox One friends list, like the new friends list. It's essentially Facebook, but on Xbox Live.
Cool.
Face Live book.
Yeah.
Face like
Face
Book
invaders,
One.
no?
And it also has like
Oh,
a
that's
feature where you can follow people, like Twitch does. Anyway, so you can follow people on Xbox Live, and
Right.
you don't necessarily have to be on their friends list. You could just follow them like that, and yeah. So it looked kind of cool. Like you can go into the person, see all their friends and stuff like that. It's essentially Facebook on Xbox Live.
Stalking random people's profiles.
That's what I was just
On,
thinking.
yeah, but it's on Xbox. Who cares?
No, it's still the same thing.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
gonna be
stalking people on
stalking a lot of
Facebook is
little kids.
way
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
the last
yeah.
thing I got on the list is
Yeah.
every
Oh.
time a Pokemon game comes out, PETA always has to come out with some sort of parody game because McDonald's comes out with like Happy Meal toys.
Wait, PETA actually
are
makes
Pokemon?
games?
No, they're
With the
very
bread company?
What?
Pita bread? Like the Pita bread company?
Seriously?
I love when Sean finds something really.
There should be
funny.
a bread
That's,
company
like, the
that
best
actually
part of the
capitalizes
podcast.
on that name.
It's like the pin the ass bread company. Pita.
Anyways, it's always like really, really crazy stuff. If you see any of the screenshots or whatever, it's like outrageous things. Like the last boss is like this deranged version of Ronald McDonald. Yeah,
Why is PETA doing this?
because like
Because they're stupid.
yeah,
Exactly.
They're raising animal awareness rights.
exactly.
Yes,
You know,
it's
they-
an electrical
like,
mouse.
It's because McDonald's is luring kids in with Pokemon toys or whatever, and it's like Nintendo and McDonald's are just like cohorting in like animal cruelty or something like that. It's really stupid. Anyways, that'll segue into the Pokemon talk since Sean
Yay.
and Campeau got it.
God, it's so good. It's like I'm playing it right now while we're talking.
I think I played like 20 minutes of it.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
When'd you buy it? Today?
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I downloaded it 2 days ago.
Downloaded it, Sean?
So,
I downloaded it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you got it off the eStore though?
Yeah, got it off the store. I don't know how
But-
big the file is because it's in blocks.
Really?
It's like 14 million
This
blocks. I'm like, I don't know what that
is in
means. What is
It's
that?
in Nintendo cubes.
Yeah, and it's just like
it made sense when it was a GameCube. It's like, cube blocks.
Yeah,
Well, you just-
but how come you didn't want to get it at the store?
they didn't have any in stock.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's lame.
They're so
What?
fast.
I went on Sunday and they're like, it came out yesterday. I'm like, what?
I went on
Sure.
Saturday and I picked up a copy.
Yeah, I was under the impression that it came out on Sunday. Every game comes out on Sunday by Nintendo. No?
No, not Nintendo. Saturday.
They came out
No,
on Sunday.
usually on Nintendo games come out on Sunday. Very
Oh no,
often.
sorry. It's the global release, so it's Japan. That's the issue.
Oh,
Oh,
It released everywhere instead of just
Japanese-
in. Usually, it
Japanese
releases
Saturday.
in Japan first, and then we get it later.
okay.
But they did an international global, like super release. That could be why.
How is the, and I know this is probably irrelevant, but how's the difficulty in the game?
Oh, it's super easy. It's definitely made for kids.
Really?
Yeah, but it's fun. It still has the Pokemon fun, and it's it's actually really user friendly. So the competitive aspect, if you want to say, like fighting with other people is going to be a lot of fun in this game, which is what I'm excited about.
And it's online too. You can fight online and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, look, my sister got it day one.
Yeah.
She, at the moment, has 3 Pokemon at their 3rd levels. She has a Charizard, the Torchic level 3, and the starting Fire Pokemon at level 3 already.
Okay.
She has 3 of
She
them.
picked 3 fire Pokemon.
No, because they gave you a Torchic for the game.
Yeah, that's why I
And
didn't
she-
pick a fire Pokemon.
Well, she didn't know right away. She didn't know she was going to get it.
Oh,
So she started with the Fire Pokemon, got the Torchic, which is now the Fire Pokemon. Then she got a Charmander, so now she has 3 fire Pokemon. Max.
I took the
almost.
grass Pokemon to start, and I knew I was getting a free Torchic, because that's my fire Pokemon, and I was like, well, I'll take Blastoise, because when he levels up, he gets a 3rd gun in his giant back.
Well,
He has hand cannons.
she said it took her only
yeah, it's so
about
odd.
2 hours to level the Torchic to the 3rd level. whatever it
Really?
is. Yeah. Because
Is she
it's,
grinding everything?
no, there's an item you can do. It shares the XP
Oh.
Yeah, it shares XP from everybody.
Yeah. for everybody. So,
Okay, so you're not talking about actual levels. You're talking about like a different kind of level.
yeah, you know how it has 3
No, it's
transformations?
just
Like
he
evolution?
evolved.
Yeah, 3 evolutions.
They got rid
She
of
has-
grinding, basically. But
She
yeah.
has the 3 evolutions for those,
Oh, okay.
and higher for other ones. Like she would go, because her main one is level 40. So she goes to a level 40 area, she fights one guy, and it'll level up one guy like 10 levels.
Oh, because she's
Yeah.
sharing experience with
Yeah,
a low
because
level
it's sharing,
person.
yeah.
That's
She's
kind
being
of
smart, but still.
it's user friendly, but it's kind of like you
Well,
know.
they introduced that item a long time ago.
No, but it's for like a lot of Pokemon. You get
It's overly simplifying.
You had the I don't remember what game. I think it was
Yeah, it's called
Gold
Chip.
and Silver. They introduced it.
Yeah, it's
At
called
least it
Chip.
saves on the grinding, but
Yeah, it does because you just make another Pokemon hold
But
it.
you get that
It's-
like halfway through the game. This is almost immediate. She starts the game with it almost.
oh, wow.
Yeah, you literally get it like from like the 3rd person you talk to, who's like important.
Yeah, I remember. I
find-
think it's like that in Black and White too as well.
It just makes sense because you know what? I don't want to have to fucking swap all of my Pokemon constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyways. They know you're gonna do it. Why not just give it to you to begin with and not waste everybody's time?
Yeah.
Makes sense, but it's still kind of a little disappointing.
How much?
Not
Yeah,
at all.
definitely. I agree. How much time have you put into a Campeau?
I can check in 1 second as soon as I'm done trading.
I remember
Like, what,
back
4
in my day,
days?
picking the fire Pokemon was a big mistake.
Yeah, it's
Well,
always been a mistake.
no.
But Charmander's like he's so much
The
cooler.
fire Pokemon always was
Always
good.
cool, but for so many games, picking the fire Pokemon for your starter was a terrible freaking decision.
Actually, this is
Yeah.
a good question. Which of the 3 original starting Pokemon is your favorite?
I like all of them.
Squirtle.
Well, that is
Squirtle
probably
up in this bitch.
Probably, yeah. Squirtle is probably what I chose.
Yeah.
Who likes Venusaur? What the fuck is
I
that?
like grass.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
Venusaur
fucking
sucks.
toad.
Charmander's
Fucking
awesome,
grass.
but he's not worth the effort.
Yeah.
Charmander got cool later on, like as it evolved.
Yeah.
No, but see, I had Pokemon Yellow, so I started with Pikachu.
Ew.
I think
Loser.
Bulbasaur was okay, but then as he evolved, it just got like
Yeah, he became
into a
increasingly
lazy,
ugly.
fat version
Yeah,
of himself
exactly.
every time. So it was like, really?
That's like
And
I like
Squirtle just
Bulbasaur.
got cooler later
it's
on.
like Nino Kuni.
Blastoise is so cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like even War Turtle. Well, War Turtle was a little
Yeah.
weird.
Right, he's okay.
Well,
He's got a
he's
cool
got a
name.
little
bit of a fruity tail.
Charmeleon is my favorite of the 6, or the 9 in the original.
Charmeleon was pretty sick. Yeah,
Charmeleon's cool.
he was like the teenage rebel.
I actually don't even. I wouldn't want him to evolve.
No, you have to because Charizard has the dragon moves, which were the best. In the
Now
game
he's
at
a
the time.
flying-
And he could fly. Yeah.
Now he has fighting moves.
No. Oh, yes.
He's fighting moves. So there's 2 fire Pokemon that she have that have fighting and fire. And the
All-
other one's like
A lot of them actually. There was Emboar too in the
yeah.
I think Black and White generation. It was also firefighting.
Embor.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
it's a starting Pokemon.
They really get
It was a pig.
relaxed with the
It was
name.
a flaming
Yeah.
pig.
And
They really
more-
stopped thinking at all about
Actually, there was one game out of the
Take a
first
bunch of
couple
drugs and write down
that
stuff.
picking the fire
Key
Pokemon
ring.
wouldn't hurt too bad.
what is.
Sorry, Richard.
I said there was one game out of the first couple of games where you didn't have to worry about picking the fire Pokemon. Yellow, you had Pikachu.
Yeah.
Equally as bad.
Pikachu was horrible.
Yeah. Pikachu can't fight Brock for shit.
Charmander can't fight Brock or Misty. Pikachu can't fight Brock or Misty.
No, but he was good for every.
No.
Pikachu can fight
Pikachu
Misty.
can fight Misty.
Blows the shit
Oh
out of
yeah,
him.
okay, electric
Yeah.
with water.
No, but-
Electricity, bro.
The
Water.
fire was good because after the first first 2 badges, he was good against everything else.
And
Oh,
fire.
sorry, it was shit against the third one because the third one was the electric one, wasn't it?
No, it was
So
the
then
And
it's
electric ones
even.
were
It
shit
was the
against
bug
electric
one.
ones.
It was the
Lieutenant
bug one.
Surge.
Yeah. fuck
LT
that guy, man.
Surge.
Fuck
No,
LT.
but like fire Pokemon
Yeah,
are
LT.
rare, no?
He
So, like,
fought with Pokemon during the
Oh,
war,
was he?
which
Yes,
started an
aren't they
entire
fire Pokemon?
tangent that influenced the storyline.
Oh, yeah.
There aren't that many, which
Yeah.
is, I guess is why
Yeah.
Arcanine is in so many of the games.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's like 6 or 7 fire Pokemon. There's a lot more. Than
Well,
that.
you have Charmander as evolutions, Arcanine as evolutions, Magmar.
Flare and Rion.
Yeah, you have to evolve Eevee.
So,
That's of the original 150.
Moltar-
Yeah,
Moltar,
we're going off the
whatever it is,
original
the
150.
flying
Moltar.
Moltres.
Moltres.
Yeah,
The
that
flying
was
bird.
yeah, but that was
Oh
a,
yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
Doing bunny ears here.
It is rare. What is it?
Everyone has it.
I have all 3 of them. I have the
Mhm.
Articunos have to stand that.
Yeah, people were saying I think they were playing the new one and they saw like I think it was an Articuno like in the wild.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm worried about with the release of the vintage Pokemon. There's gonna be so much like trolling and made up like bullshit stories, like more so than when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Used
finding
to be like
Pokemon
that.
in a certain area, whatever.
Really?
It's like, oh, if you beat the Elite 5 like 6 times, talk to Professor Oak.
They'll
He'll
give
give
you
you
something.
a Mew.
Oh yeah, there was the one in the original. I think you have to beat them like 50 times, and then you got like
Yeah.
a power to go into like the grass beside the main
Oh.
starting
Oh yeah, I
town.
did that.
And then
Holding
you can catch
if you
Mew.
hold B,
Yeah.
you'll catch Pokemon better than if you don't
This
press
is the
any
first
button.
Pokemon game that I haven't been holding B to catch
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I always do it. I always
Yeah,
do it.
it's always been there.
You always have to do it.
Super hard, like you're gonna break the
You're gonna break the
control.
controller.
Come on, catch. It's not a Master Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's funny.
But it was
So-
cool how in the first Pokemon games, if anyone had a Mew, you could tell it was fake. Because the only Mew that you could get legitimately was from competitions, and it looked differently from the Mew that was in the game.
Oh, yeah.
You can still get a Mew. I still have a Mew from the first one.
but it's,
That is
you,
funny.
I know you
Game
hacked
Genie.
it.
I didn't hack it. I used it stupid.
You sure as hell didn't win a competition
No.
to get it.
I used the
I did.
I
I won lots of comments.
So aside from Pokemon, what else has everyone been playing this week?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts for
Yay.
Brandon. When did you watch that hour-long thing presenting the story to
Today
you?
in the morning.
Oh,
In the AM.
when did you start playing the HD remix?
Yesterday in the AM.
Okay. When you beat that, you have to lend it to me. I want to play.
No, I won't.
Fuck you.
I don't lend anyone
will-
anything anymore.
What combo?
I said I will not lend it to you.
Bastards.
I have the original. I don't have the HD.
I
have
have
the
absolutely no
original
desire.
Steph
That
was the
one's-
original as well.
It's a lot better looking.
Yeah.
And because it's Final Mix actually redoes the graphics. Like it was an upgrade to the original Kingdom Hearts.
Was it? I thought they just updated some of the design.
They updated the graphics. The upscaling is a lot better now.
Mm.
Like for example, in one of the intro scenes after the music video, whatever,
It's
I
an
don't know if
awesome music video.
I know it's still
Yeah,
like
it's still really good.
it's still I don't know. I still cry. Anyway,
Chokes you up.
yeah, it does. Anyway, like in the intro scene when you're standing on these huge platforms and there's like a picture of Snow White or whatever, it's like crisp. It's as if like I don't know. It's perfectly clear. Like before, it was like all grainy and all.
Yeah.
So everything's in really good shape.
Tip top shape.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sean's voice sounding really high pitched like that.
Like Mickey.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it's true.
The trailer, the trailer for the second HD remix has Mickey at the end of it, but it's in Japanese, and it's so funny how Mickey Mouse in Japanese sounds exactly like Mickey Mouse in English, just speaking a different language. Like it's the exact.
Amazing.
It's like the same person, just speaking a different language. It's so funny.
Japanese.
The guy that originally did Mickey's voice married the person who originally did Minnie's voice.
That is not true, because the guy that originally did Mickey's voice was Walt Disney.
You mean the one that was?
Bart!
You mean the one that was in the boat that didn't
That's
make
not
a sound?
Ernest Lawyer.
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 Maybe the second guy that did
Wiki.
it.
Yeah, I guess it was the second guy.
He just got technical.
Yeah,
I've been reading like
Yeah, I
Walt Disney
forgot
book
Walt
about
Disney
about
fucking did
animation.
the voice for Mickey Mouse originally.
I don't know for how long, but I know he was
Like
the
in the
first
black
one
and
that
white
did
one where it was on a boat and didn't make any noise.
When they were, yeah, it was
No,
completely
no.
muted.
There was no
That's
sound.
when he made the noise.
He was talking, but they just didn't put it in.
No,
They
but
couldn't
Not a
record it.
silent-
It's like,
not a silent
for
movie.
HD remakes, I think it'd be cool if they did like old GTA games for HD remakes
Yeah, it'd
with
be
like
cool.
GTA 5 graphics.
But I mean, like you can get them on like, are they upscaled at all on PC if you get them on Steam?
This still look like fucking shit.
Yeah.
I have San Andreas on fucking Steam. It still looks
San
like
Andreas.
shit.
Yeah.
Andreas.
And I'd like to see like Vice City and San Andreas would be sick to see with
Yeah.
like GTA 5 graphics.
That's impossible. I don't think we'll ever do that though.
Mhm.
Because that would they'd have to like redo the game. No.
yeah, it's not like a simple upscale. It's
No,
just a
well-
retexturizing the whole thing. No one wants to do that. I would love
Are you
to
kidding
see.
me? People do that for fucking.
There are
Yeah,
for GTA mods.
modders do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
modders have done that for
Yeah,
fucking
but
like
you're not gonna get-
Morrowind.
You're not gonna.
They've remodeled the whole fucking game. You know how big that
I
game
know,
is?
but the thing is, you're not gonna.
And they do it for free.
That's
Yeah,
that's
because
exactly
they're crazy
they love
dedicated
it.
people.
The game
Because
developers.
they have no lives, family, or loved ones.
Yeah, I would
game
definitely not want to meet
developers
that
don't
person
wanna
in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really
That
like
person-
Morrowind.
That
I'm gonna
person
get
doesn't know
my
how to have a
sword and
conversation. They just
cut
like
you
grunt
with
at you and stare.
It's like the
Mhm.
guys that make Minecraft maps. They recreate entire worlds in Minecraft. Why?
Just to
Those
get
are
on
kind of-
Kotaku. Yeah, so this week I played, I finished Grand Theft Auto 5. It's really funny at the end of it. It gives you like a psychological
Yeah.
breakdown of yourself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and it's really hilarious.
that's interesting.
Mine said I like to pay for a lot of sex.
Is that true, Richard?
I
remember that one time
honestly,
we
I
said
took Michael
strip
taking
club.
to the fucking strip club a lot of the times. Just to fucking have sex and be like, these girls just keep sending me selfies. How many selfies can I keep getting from these girls?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I started playing another PS2 game. I was playing Chaos Legion. Yeah, I had very fond memories of that game when I used to play it on PS2 until like I eventually, I think I got stuck like on the 12th stage or something like that because it just goes in stages. I'm not sure how far throughout the game I was. I think I had all the legions, but I think I didn't put the appropriate experience into the necessary legions, and I just couldn't beat the level that I was on, so I just stopped playing it a long time ago. So I started playing it. This game is stupid hard, and not just because like it's just like they design it like fucking assholes,
course they
fucking
do.
assholes. What, Compo?
So of course they did.
Well,
That's the way
what
the
system
games were
is this
made
game
back then.
for?
It's a PS2
It
game,
has to be hard.
Okay,
There
so
we
it's
go.
not that old.
but like made by the people that made like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When Devil May Cry was stupid hard.
exactly. Because that's how you obtain hours. Like that's how you make a game take forever to play
Yeah,
and
it's
have value.
I heard
Just make it
Devil May
hard
Cry
as
2
shit.
was a
So it takes you like
terrible
a
game.
year to beat it.
It was.
mm.
Devil May Cry 2 was probably the worst.
I never really liked like the new one that came out for the new systems. I didn't mind that Devil May Cry, the reboot, but like the old ones, I never really could get into at all. Sean loves them, but I hate them.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 3 is amazing.
Anyway,
I liked them when they came out. I don't know if I would have the nostalgia when I went back to it.
I don't think so.
I've only played one.
I have all three of them. I just
I
don't
have
play
one.
them.
I had the HD remix pack. My brother bought it.
1.5 or 2.5?
Don't answer that. So Chaos
How's the
Legion.
upscaling on it of Sora?
On the Macry. Imagine you just have like a
Sora
skin
cameo.
crossover. Yeah.
Sora X Dante.
So yeah, Chaos Legion. So like that, there's this level. It's like the third level, and it took me forever to beat because I kept dying.
Really?
Yeah, because everything does so much damage to you, and like there's easy and normal. There's no hard, and they give you a bonus because of your difficulty rank on normal
Yeah.
because it's that hard or whatever. And so basically, the way they design some of these levels is there's these things that just like respawn enemies, okay, but they put them everywhere, okay, and they surround them with enemies that when you kill them just come back instantly. They don't even take like a minute to come back. They instantly respawn, and not only are there enemies surrounding this respawn thing, there are enemies on the outside shooting shit at you that don't move. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like near the end, right before the boss, there's another sequence where that stupid shit, enemies are surrounding things. There's 5 respawn things.
Oh shit.
5 of them, and they take forever to kill. Like, who the fuck made this game? What the fuck?
So what you're saying essentially is that
I had fond memories of this, and now this game is just ridiculous.
It's been soured.
yeah,
Yeah.
or even worse, we've actually become worse gamers than when we were younger.
That's what I was
Probably.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Maybe you just lost your touch.
No,
I lost my
I think it's because
patience.
games have
that.
become so easy that you've just dumbed down your skills.
no, actually, the way I beat it, I just abused the system. Like, I couldn't go at it like straight ahead. I had to go at it at like on the side or something like that. If you'll bear with me or whatever, it was just there was the 5 respawns, but not everything respawned. There was like I could kill 4 things or 5 things without them respawning. Okay, and then after that, I just kind of went back and forth in circles until I got like one of them destroyed, and then I was able to take out a couple enemies, and then it was like picking at it. It took you're supposed to beat it in 9 minutes or whatever. It took me like 20 something, and the boss is like a minute and 20 seconds, but it took me like 5 minutes. Like
Oh god.
it's just unrealistic
Yeah.
like goals that they have for you.
All we have to do is play Contra again for days.
I played.
Crazy Japanese
It took
people.
me. It took me. I estimated about 7 hours to beat the last boss in Metal Gear Rising.
What?
Yeah,
7 hours?
Yeah.
How many times did you die?
50, 60 times. He kills you in like 3 hits, and then
Reminds me of like Shinobi.
yeah, it was absolutely bananas stupid, and I felt like killing myself, and then I finally beat it, and
That's
there was
crazy.
very little accomplishment, but I just didn't want to ever play that again.
What about
You
you
know what you
guys?
should beat though? GTA 5. So
I will.
talk about it.
I have a pipeline of games that I have to beat. I just beat Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Yeah. Are you still on God of War? Did you switch back to GTA?
No,
5?
I'm gonna beat God of War before I get back to GTA 5. I want it
Did
to
it get
be-
any better?
It does get slightly better. The audio is still very inconsistent. The
In what way?
story
The music or just the audio in general?
You've
I was-
I thought you finished that whole series.
they
This is
came
the
out with a
newest
new
one.
one.
New one.
That you didn't
The
buy,
joke
you
is on
borrowed
me,
it.
Richard. The joke is on me.
We're never going to be able to get to talk about GTA
No, we're not.
Sean, leave
In the
room.
coming weeks. In the
Yeah,
coming
in the
weeks.
coming
in
weeks.
this coming year.
Yeah, but Brandon hasn't been in it either.
Yeah, but I don't
I've
think
been
he
playing
bothers
Breaking Bad.
spoilers
Breaking Bad.
So you've been making meth?
Yeah.
Nice.
in real life.
Little do you know. No, you do know. You've watched the series.
I finished the whole thing.
You finished it? I
Yeah.
haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Sean.
Little do you already know.
I don't like how people say you can make Michael look like
Jesse.
not Jesse.
Walter.
You can make
I-
Michael look
I-
like Heisenberg.
what-
You can make
Yeah,
Michael
you can make Michael look like
Like-
Heisenberg.
like
He looks
Hank.
nothing like fucking Heisenberg.
You can make him look like Hank.
If you do it right, he looks like exactly like
Or-
him.
If you do it right,
Badger.
there's like 3 hair options.
No, they're not. Every barber has different options.
Yeah, and in total there's like 3. Sorry, 4.
No.
Because you get 3
like
from
6
one
or
barber
8.
and 3 from another barber and 2 from each barber are the exact same.
That's another thing. Remember, Richard, when you said that if you invested all your money when you got it, you'd get a maximum of like what, 20 million to like $22 million? How much did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
In GTA 5, you said to maximize your money if you like saved all your money and only
Oh,
put
and you
like
did the assassination mission at
Yes.
the end? You get like up to $1.5 billion,
okay, 1.5
depending on the
billion.
character.
All right. Never mind.
Why?
I wasn't sure how
He's
much
trying
you
to call
said.
you out.
No.
He's calling you out.
No, because I couldn't remember how much he said exactly because you get quite a bit for the last mission.
I did everything. I had a couple assassination missions left. I had just under 100 million for each character. I'm replaying it now just so I can get more money.
Okay. Oh, you're
So I'm
replaying
gonna
the
speed
entire
run
game?
right through it.
Okay. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing
Yeah,
this week.
so I'm gonna be doing.
Playing anything else or?
Not really.
Yeah.
I've been going to bed early, so I'm happy about that. I'm happier in the morning.
You haven't been playing anything else?
Well, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy still?
Yeah.
What level are you now?
8.
Same.
Do we have to pay
The
for that
same.
yet?
No, it's still free.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for
Let's
now.
just give you my username and password. Love it.
I got an email. Yeah, I'm gonna level. You're gonna want to visit level mine.
So what about you, Campeau? You've been playing Hearthstone.
Yep. Hearthstone and Pokemon.
50.
I know I've been watching that stream because someone has a 24/7 live stream. They're going to do a week-long live stream of Hearthstone, and they're giving away a beta key every hour. So I've been watching it for the last like 3 or 4 days trying to get a beta key, but there's like 2,000 other people trying to get a beta key at the same
And
time.
because of those guys, I can't even send a tell to Blizzard.
No?
Every time you can't. There's no options available. The only options I can send a tell to Blizzard for are I can't log in or I made a purchase and didn't receive anything
So how do you know it's their fault?
because it was available before the stream started.
Well, who's doing the streaming?
They're called Bloody Tech.
So there's more than one guy. It's not just
It's
one guy.
no. Of course, they have it's almost like a radio show. They have like someone running for like 3 hours and they switch.
Jesus.
Yeah, but
Why
it's
is
pretty cool. I've been watching it for like in the last like 3 or 4 days. I've for sure watched it for like 20 to 30 hours or whatever.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Really?
No, but I mean I've been doing other stuff at the same time. Like I watch a match
sitting
here
in
and
a
there.
chair and eating lunch and dinner.
Like I
No,
watched
I-
Yogg's cast playing that game, and I don't even
Not a fan.
like. I'm not good at these games. I love Yoggcast. The game looks interesting, but watching these guys play, I find myself going to the screen and going, "You could do this, and you could win in a couple of moves.
Yeah,
Like, you're so stupid."
What the worst part is watching people who I know could beat me and freaking out about like them about to win, and then they do something horrible.
And
Yeah,
then lose.
It's like it's awesome, but terrifying at the same time.
and then it's stupid when you see when you get to I guess that 10-point mark where you have max crystals or whatever it is,
yeah.
and they bring out Deathwing or something, and you're just like, fuck.
I
Instantly
won.
right there.
I don't know if you know what it means, but I won 7 games of Arena in a row
Have you watched
after
any
a
of the
2-game
Arena?
losing streak.
Arena is the one where you just keep playing over and over
Yeah,
until you get 3
basically-
losses.
So you
Dude,
lose,
like
yeah.
Sean. Sean likes card games, right? You should watch some of the Hearthstone streams just to get into it a little bit because it seems pretty cool. The way Arena works is it's all neutral ground for everyone. You get, I think I already told you about this before. When you start the deck, you get a choice between 3 characters and you get to choose one, and then you have to make a deck of 30 cards and you get to choose. They give you 3 cards and you choose one of the 3, and then you make your deck like that.
Yeah.
It's completely random, and everyone is in the exact same boat. And yeah, so Campeau won 1 game, lost 2, and then went 7 games in a row
Oh, shit.
before losing another because you only maximum you can lose is 3,
Yeah.
and then it ends the
So
same.
what
And
key
one of the
did you
cards
get?
I had was pay 8, deal 10.
Pay 8, deal 10. Nice.
Yeah, so I was just fucking people
wait,
up.
you
I was
were a
just like
mage,
blowing
or-
them up, and they wouldn't even see it coming because I'd have them like a quarter health.
You were a
I just
mage,
nuked them.
Campeau.
Yeah, I also had a guy that every time I cast a spell, I got a 4 mana spell that would deal 6 damage. But casting the 4 mana spell would give you it back.
That's weird.
It seems like playing a warrior is good against slow people because you just keep giving yourself fucking shield.
Yeah, you keep
Just
giving
keep
yourself
stacking.
armor. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it doesn't stack. They all have special abilities. All of their the warrior gives himself armor, or the paladin summons a 1/1 creature.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so the warrior, his armor stacks. It's not like 2 is the maximum. You get 2. If he doesn't attack you, you don't lose it. You can armor up again for 2 mana the next turn, not a 4. And you can keep fucking armoring up if he never attacks you. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little bit frustrating if you're like playing slow build. Most of the decks I play are like burn, burst, explode you in 1 turn decks.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really work against me. There's so much potential for so much damage that's not even on the board. Like I can do most of the decks I build have innate damage in them,
So you
which
just
makes
have a
it
bunch
kind
of
of
spells.
yeah, and you just fuck people up. Like I can deal 30 damage with 10 crystals.
What I
on my
want to
bro.
do is
Yeah, but you're supposed to end the game before you even get to 10 crystals.
No, but you know what I mean. Like for
for a
argument's
fast
sake.
deck. If you're working a fast deck, then yes, you want
Yeah,
to
but
end
no
it before.
game should really last that long.
no,
of
rogues
course.
rogues they can drag things out. I can basically maintain the board and keep control over it. So you can't actually do much.
No, what I want to eventually try and do is build a deck that just has a bunch of AoE and taunts. I think that would work. No?
It technically would, on paper.
It depends what you have though.
I like the
I'll-
game because the matches look like they go super quick.
Yeah, it's always between 10 and 20 minutes. It's very fast. That's what's pretty appealing about it. All right, so question of the week. Still with GTA 5. It pretty much has, a ton of shit in it, right? pretty much almost everything that you want. They always kind of add stuff, remove stuff. Like they used to have, if you get into like an ambulance and you click on the sirens, then you have random missions to do.
Right.
That's not in this anymore. You,
The
like, you
taxi driver you can do, right?
maybe the taxi
What-
driver.
If you're Franklin and you buy the taxi company.
Oh,
you
really?
Can
You
do,
can do that. Okay.
yeah.
But the same thing is like
Or-
the tow truck,
What
right?
if you're Michael and you buy a car wash?
You have to
Can
car
you
wash
wash
the
cars?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're Walter White.
That's
Anyways,
what I was
getting
gonna
away from my question. Okay?
Heisenberg.
Getting away from my question. Sometimes they add stuff, sometimes they remove stuff. What do you think is some feature that they will add in the future when, like, next gen consoles come out or whatever? They make another one in another 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
3 if we're lucky.
They make an Oculus rig and you can play the game as a real person.
That would be a pretty crazy feature, but that's not what I mean by feature. I'm talking about like in-game stuff that make it more realistic. I'm thinking, well, what I was thinking was what I thought they should probably have by now is in the car view when you're driving. Like, the
They
first
used to,
person
didn't
view. No, they never did.
You mean like
Really?
dashboard view?
Like dashboard view in the car.
Well, when you're in a
I think they would add that
taxi, you can do
eventually.
it.
In the taxis, yes. But that's it. You can't drive
do it
inside.
for
I always
racing
hated
cars.
driving like that though.
In GTA specifically, or
No, I'm saying in GTA. What do you think they can add to make everything a little bit more like just
Immersive.
pushed even further than they already do it?
horses?
Horses, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just want it to be
donkeys.
Red Dead.
Speaking
So
of
mix it with
horses,
Red Dead. Yeah.
I bought the
Magic.
Red Dead
I want
Game of the Year
witchcraft
edition
and
for
sorcery.
$10.
€10.
€10.
Sorry, Campo. What'd you say?
I want it to be a fantasy GTA.
Do you still
Witchcraft.
Red Dead to GTA 5?
Harry Potter
That
or
or-
GTA.
That or you cook math. One of the two.
So it's Breaking Bad. Harry Potter or Breaking Bad, one of the two. In
Breaking
GTA.
Bad.
man.
GTA 5.
Honestly,
No.
GTA Breaking Bad, I would pay money for that.
I would do Harry Potter because I wasn't into Breaking Bad.
How much time did it take you to beat GTA 5?
I spent about 20 hours on each character.
Okay. Richard?
I don't know. Does it tell you the time that you played?
On each character.
Oh, cool. I'll check that out. I want to say. I don't think I spent 60 hours.
But I did a bunch of other random shit. I didn't just go straight
Yeah.
to the... unless it was 30 hours. I can't remember if it was 10 per each or 20. I think it was 20 each.
I can't see myself as I spent that much time. I mean, I did a lot of random stuff, but I don't want to say I pushed through the story, but I think I did it pretty decently. Probably around the 30-hour mark.
How far into it? Have you checked your time? Or?
I think I did about 6 hours between each of the characters and like that.
What about you, Brandon?
I think in total I've done about 27 hours. Yeah.
What's the last mission that you did?
I still haven't done Trevor's Heist. I
With
did.
the submarine?
Really? Oh, that
He hasn't played
that one's
in, like-
garbage.
It's not a good
Yeah,
heist.
it's kind of boring. But
I actually got bored of that game pretty quickly.
really?
Yeah,
I found it very
I
boring.
don't even have Trevor yet.
Really? You don't even have Trevor yet? Yeah, but you got your Hearthstone beta like a couple of days after Grand Theft Auto 5 came out.
That's not even what it is. It's just not.
To me, the whole thing is they really put you off from wanting to continue just because you don't get anything from doing the fucking missions.
Well, you don't get money.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
But
that's the whole-
because it's a realistic economy. It's not like,
Yeah.
okay, thank you for this mission. Here's $40,000 so you can go buy.
You'll
something."
see later on. You do I think there's 5 robberies throughout the game.
Yeah.
You get paid for I think maybe 3.
I'm completely okay with it. I get the sense that a lot of people want to play the game to get everything, but I think that in the interest of making it feel more like it's a realistic game as opposed to Saints Row, there is a realistic economy to it. If you want to make money, you have to
Yeah.
be in the stock market.
Because like
It
I
makes
find
no
myself, I want to spend more money. Like I like upgrading the cars and everything, but because you just don't get that much. Like it's
Yeah.
not the sense that like fuck, I don't have money to go buy guns.
sense. No,
Because doing the
That's it.
missions gives you plenty of guns.
Yeah,
you
like
eventually get
4,000
all the
bullets.
guns from doing
Yeah.
the missions.
4,000 bullets for like an assault rifle.
You
or
never
whatever.
have to buy the
Like-
guns.
That's
Yeah.
why I like GTA and Saints Row. Because if I want to just like do anything, then I'll play Saints Row. But if I want like a decent story, then I'll
Yeah,
go
like
to GTA.
I really like doing the cars, like doing them up, modding them out, and everything. But you don't have the safe houses like you do in the old games.
That's a fetish.
so you can only
Doing
hold
cars.
like
doing cars.
Yes, I
I
saw
heard.
They
that.
put
cars.
beer cozies inside the exhaust so
saw
it doesn't
that.
hurt their dick.
Somebody did like,
Oh,
he had sex with like 1,000 cars or something like that.
Terrible.
What?
Yeah,
some
that's a
guy-
thing.
there's a man that had sex with 1,000 cars. And
How does it even qualify
finally
as
settled
sex?
down.
It's just masturbation, no?
With the car.
Well,
Yeah, I
he
forget
had
what they
sex
call
with
it.
it, I don't know.
There's a name
Anyways,
for it.
back to the question. What do you guys think they might add in the future?
banging cars.
Yeah.
Banging cars.
That's a banging
I think
cars.
they would have. I read that they were going to have it in this, but I didn't really notice it long term.
A working multiplayer system.
Procedurally generated hair growth, aging, and permanent scarring on characters.
Oh yeah.
That would be
I
awesome.
never
be
liked
very
the permanent
I
scarring.
like permanent
shit.
scarring.
What game was that in?
Imagine
Mass
if they
Effect?
made an open-ending Grand Theft Auto that was like Mass Effect, but it was GTA.
Fable. They had that in
That'd be pretty
Fable. I
awesome.
hated that.
Too
Yeah.
bad Mass Effect didn't have an open ending.
Yeah. Because
That's
like
not what I mean,
when you
as you're
get
going
hit
through.
so many times, your character's just full of scars by the end of the game.
Yeah, that they did have that. in
Cauliflower ears.
Fable. Yeah, that would be
Oh.
pretty cool. I could see them adding something like that, but it would have to fit the actual narrative.
Yes.
You can't just add it and then like never continue in the story and just let the game play.
You guys
like
missing
an
an
old
arc.
man.
If it's
by the time-
story progressive, like your hair and everything, then that's
then it
good.
would be it
like
would be
Fable
like, no.
2, I think was, where
Then it
you were
would-
a kid and through the story you got older.
Then it would be like Mafia 2, where like the time passes with the story and everything.
Because
kinda
otherwise I don't
changes.
think I'd like it. It's like San Andreas when you have to eat constantly because you're getting hungry and stuff.
Yeah,
like, I'm
that-
not playing a sim game.
I don't think they would.
I don't want to have to go cut my hair because I'm going to look like a fucking...
Hobo.
Yeah. Like, I personally make Trevor... Like, I
How long
made
would it
Trevor
grow?
look like a hobo throughout the whole game. Now that I'm replaying it and seeing how he originally looks, it doesn't look like Trevor to me anymore. It feels weird seeing how he is.
I've left
Without
all
the
my
beard.
characters.
Like, I literally just have him bald with a big-ass hobo beard. And he's always got aviators
so
on.
basically,
That's what Trevor is.
You
to
have him
me.
as white man Rick Ross.
White man Rick Ross.
Yeah, but Rick Ross isn't really Rick Ross, so...
I don't know.
What about you, Richard? What do you think?
To make the game better?
Not necessarily better, but more in the realm of reality, like more immersive. To like,
I don't
Should
want
be-
them to make it more realistic. That's
Every
for
time you
sure,
kill
'cause I,
someone in the
like,
game,
I like the
someone in
GTA
real life
games, 'cause they always
dies.
have like a little bit of comedic feel.
Can't
to
get
them.
more real than that.
well, no, yeah, they won't. I don't think they
Not
ever
along the
remove
lines of
satire.
Saints Row, but they always have a little bit of comedic feeling.
Yeah, but it's a-
separated from like real life.
It's a different kind of comedy. It's like satire. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like
It's like
Saints
dark
Row
comedy versus, you know.
comedy.
I feel
You
like
know
I
what would
feel
be
like
cool?
slapstick.
Yeah.
Getting
yeah.
into a car and being like on a bike. You know when you get on a bike, if you don't move for a while, your guy puts on a helmet. If you get in a car, you don't move for a while, he should put on his fucking seatbelt. That way when you're going at 100 miles per hour, you don't go flying through the fucking windshield.
So
It's
seatbelts.
so random when it happens too. Sometimes I'll be
Seatbelts.
doing 100 miles per hour, hit a car head on, come to a dead stop. I'm fine. And other times, flying through the windshield.
No, it's because when you hit the car, it actually has give because it's on wheels. When you hit a wall, it has no
It
give
doesn't
and you
change.
fly
I
out.
can
of
hit
the-
so many things, and my guy doesn't fly out.
You have to hit
I
like
can
a
hit the
medium.
stupidest things,
Yeah.
and then my guy
Medium?
flies out.
That's
If
a
you
get a
very
car, you can
specific
fly.
thing to want in the next game. I think
It
that they
is,
could add
but
that- they
that's
could
just
add
how
that as a
annoyed I
patch right
am with
now.
it.
Seatbelts.
It has not happened to me once though. I've never actually had that.
Nah,
issue.
It's happened
I've
before.
When
flown
it
out
does
of
happen, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Well, I hate when
You
you're
just
like
die right away.
That I hate that there's no health packs around the map as often as there are in the other games.
Mm.
So often do I play that game at half health.
well, you just buy like vending machines. I always just go to a vending.
I don't.
No,
I've
there isn't
never
as
done that.
much armor flying around.
Yeah,
have to
well,
buy
there's
it.
no health in armor. You can find a little bit of health if you know where to look,
In missions, yes.
but armor, there's no armor to look. You have to buy it.
You have
Yeah.
to buy it. I found some like underneath a tree once in the
Like, it
middle
was
of
cool
nowhere.
playing the old GTA's. You could find armor, you could find health, you could find guns. That was good.
I
Like
feel
shit,
like-
I
yeah,
don't
but
have
that
enough
was-
money to buy a gun.
That was
Oh my
more-
god, I just found an amazing gun.
That was more arcadey.
Yeah,
back
this
in the
is
day.
this is drawing towards the real. I honestly,
It's evolved.
exactly, and it's sort of it would be strange if the AI is becoming increasingly more organic, but then you could still find health packs. You know, it would just seem strange to me.
Yeah.
Red Dead did it so well. I felt that the AI felt so believable in that game, and there wasn't enough of them, so there was enough variety in them. It blew me away, and I think that GTA sort of has blown me away. in
What
a
GTA
similar
could do with the guns is like, okay, you start off with your pistol, that's what you have, and guns are, yeah, I know.
way. What's he doing?
He's breathing into
He's
the
breathing.
mic.
I'm gonna have to call this podcast Darth Campeau.
But
And I can hear his gameplay right
Playing
now. again.
Pokemon.
Like,
Oh, Pikachu.
He's immersed in Pokemon. He's immersed.
Oh,
And
that's
nailed
like,
Pikachu.
like
It's
make
damn
it
good.
so
It's
not-
damn good.
not so you progress through the story like in this
I
one
heard
that you've
Nazi
given the guns.
progressive.
Not aggression.
You don't find guns on the ground. Say like if you want an Uzi and you can't afford an Uzi because money's hard to come
you buy it
by,
off the wall.
then you go to kill like I don't want to be like stereotypical, but say you go to fucking kill some gangbangers in Grove Street because one of them will have an Uzi.
Yeah.
If you want a machine gun,
Yeah.
you have cops come after you, so you get the SWAT. You kill the SWAT to
Yeah.
get a machine gun.
I
What
agree.
I would like to see
That makes sense.
what I would like to see is okay, it's always in like, you know, San Andreas or New York City or something like that or Miami.
Yeah.
I want to see it in like, you know, in another country.
Montreal.
Like what though?
I
Montreal.
wanted it
Because they essentially put it
Maybe
all.
if you go to like Dubai or something like that.
The desert.
It would be different. No, but anyways,
Australia.
I'm not saying
You
Italy-
always have your slums and you always have your
It
rich
should be in
area.
Italy, and your name should just be Ezio.
That's yeah.
But it doesn't
That's
matter.
true.
Or you could be Altair killing it.
Anyways,
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what game you play. You always have your slums and your rich area and your open world.
Yeah, it's true. It's always the same. But it would change the dynamic. You see a different.
Or it can be in
a different
Hyrule.
thing. Yes.
But they're always different too. You played GTA 3, Liberty
Anyways,
Cities. and
then you go to my
Crazy
second
4.
point. Maybe a futuristic GTA, kind of like Fifth Element, but GTA.
Yeah,
Not
it
G-
wouldn't be called GTA.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
Grand
God.
Theft Elements.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not saying Fifth Element GTA. I'm saying something that looks
Bruce Willis.
like that, like
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker.
Flying cars or whatever.
Oh,
I'm worried if it
Saints Row.
goes more along those lines, it's
Vertical
going to reach Saints Row if they do futuristic.
That's
No,
the
but
thing.
if they keep it like
That's
as
such a
realistic
bad
as it is
thing.
now, but still satirical.
But it's hard to do futuristic and keep it so serious and down to earth
Like Mass Effect.
when
Yeah.
you're
Like
bringing
that.
in stuff that doesn't exist.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
Mass
like
Effect did a really good
Rockstar.
job, though.
I think
I mean,
Rockstar could do that if they could. Like,
Yeah.
they went into the past. They have
The
Red Dead,
gameplay would
right?
for sure be great.
They have Red Dead. Red Dead is in the past. They have GTA that's in the present. I'm sure they could do something in the future.
So
That
it wouldn't
is
be
equally-
GTA at that
It
point.
might not
They
necessarily
did
be
do.
GTA.
They did do the future. They did Rockstar Presents Table Tennis.
Yes.
Well, they call it something else. Like Red Dead was
Sure.
Western.
That's in the future.
It'll be a different game made by Rockstar.
Oh, maybe
not
if they,
GTA though.
they could
It's quite
buy. Let's
possible.
say they could buy the Red Faction branch, for example.
Imagine.
That
Yeah,
would
but
be
that's
sick. And then make it
So like a
just infinitely
post-apocalyptic?
better.
no, because
Yeah,
Red
I guess
Faction's
you
on
could-
Mars,
It's on
right?
Mars. It could be futuristic. They could do anything with it. Like
It'd
Red
be
Dead.
interesting to
always
see
on
them do like a
Mars.
You can play
Borderlands
table
type
tennis
game,
in
I
Red Dead.
guess.
Sorry, what combo?
Procedurally generated sweat.
Red Faction's not always on Mars, just that one was.
Really? I thought Red Faction was always on Mars. That's
Hence
why it's
the
called
red.
Red Faction.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
know,
Russian.
the first Red Faction doesn't relate to it. Like, sorry, the second Red Faction doesn't mention it at all.
No?
Like,
Oh,
it never comes up.
doesn't
Maybe it does in the
mention
first one.
It does. Yeah, the first one is on Mars.
I don't know. Anyways, I guess on that note, we have nothing else to say.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Frustrating.
Whoa!
I'm really frustrated with this.
I could talk about GTA for a long time.
Surprise!
That's it for us. Like, comment, subscribe, answer our question. What do you think
Facebook,
GTA
Instagram,
can do?
Twitter.
like,
No,
favorite,
yeah, Twitter's new.
subscribe,
Popular.
Instagram,
Instagram,
Twitch,
us.
Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Snapchat.
MySpace,
MySpace.
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait.
Chatterbox.